my friends and my family in China. I'm super nervous right now. You will find out that I gained weight a little bit here. So I'm showing up to let you know I'm doing perfectly well here. And for those who don't know me yet, I'm Eunice. I'm co-founder of Easy Improv. So today here in El Granada, California, it's a beautiful Friday, and we call that Good Friday because it's Easter coming this weekend. So usually Easter is a time for family to gather together, but this Easter is a little bit different because families are separated. As it reminded me at the Chinese New Year, at the Chinese families, we are also separated. And for me now, I'm also separated from my family in China, but I do have some special family here. Special family. So next month, it's May. And in 2005, May the 5th, this book, Improv Wisdom, was born. So this book is going to be a 15 years old teenager. You may not be very familiar with this one. It's English called IMPROV WISDOM. But it's a printed 18th time this year. But you may be familiar with this one. It's Chinese version called 即兴的智慧, and it's also quite popular in China. And so I'm going to introduce you some family of improv wisdom. So the firstborn, the mom improv wisdom in 2005, and we have the Chinese simplified Chinese version. We have the traditional Chinese version in Taiwan, in Korea, in Japanese, German, Italian. Can you imagine? It's in Russian. Wow! All these families are speaking in different language, but we are a family. We are connected. And who is the big mommy of this family? She's right here, Patricia Ryan Madson.
Hello from El Granada, California, where I'm sitting today. And I want to thank Eunice for the beautiful introduction of my daughter, Improv Wisdom, the book. And she's right, she's a teenager now. And she has some sort of brothers and sisters that have been all over the world, different countries. And the last version, the Russian version, is also an audio book, so you could listen to it if you can understand Russian. I'm just so happy to know Improv Wisdom, the book, is traveling around in China and is meeting lots of Chinese people. The book is kind of an interesting book because it has 13 principles, we call them maxims, 13 principles of how to either improvise something on stage or how to live your life in a good way. And this is a hard time for many of us because we're not doing the things we normally get to do and meet with our friends or go out in large groups or concerts or even to the movies. So most of us right now, it's true in California, and I think it is in good parts of China, you're still staying at home, and you're probably missing your friends, missing those connections that you had. Well, the book Improv Wisdom might have some good ideas about things to do or ways to think about the situation that can help right now. I've written a little article about improv wisdom in changing times, which maybe Eunice will find a way to put online so you can read that. The key thing is, even though we're not connecting hand to hand and body to body, we can still connect thanks to the miracle and wonders of the internet and our smartphones and our telephones and our email and WeChat and all those ways in which we can still connect. So I'd like to give everybody an assignment. Every day, make a strong connection with somebody that's important to you. Now, there are different kinds, of course. Some might be members of your family that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe there's a granny or an auntie that is possibly alone somewhere, or this would be a great time to send them a note or make a call. Or maybe there's a friend from work or school that you know is kind of lonely. So this would be a really good time to reach out and maybe send an inspiring quotation or something we're doing right now in the U.S. through our emails. We're sending each other recipes of things to cook, or we're sending inspirational poems or ideas. Improvising is always about how we relate to others, other people. Not only our friends and family and the people we know, but also the people in the supermarket that are checking out our groceries, and the people that are delivering things to us right now, and the people that are cleaning the shops with disinfectant. There's so many folks that are making our lives good right now. So I'd like to encourage you to take the assignment and reach out to someone that you can help, or who would be happy to hear your voice, or read a poem, or get an email or a WeChat from you. So even though we're distant physically, maybe let your heart connect with other people that you know.
I remember I got this book from my first improv class graduation, and then I read the book in 2015. It's 5 years ago, and I never thought I can be part of the family. But when I read it, I was already a family. And last year, I'm here with Patricia. And now
I'm her granny, and she's our hummingbird, my
Yeah.
granddaughter. You see, because Eunice wrote me an email and said she wanted to come to Stanford University and take my class. I thought that was amazing that someone would come all the way from China just to be in a class of mine, but for 10 weeks, which meant a big commitment of staying in the United States for a long time, over 2 months. So I thought, this must be an unusual lady. So perhaps she would like to come and live at my house, because we have a little extra room downstairs, in a bedroom and a kitchen. And so I invited Eunice to come and be part of the family. And she took my class last year. And then, because she was so enthusiastic and so good, I invited her to come back this year and be my teaching assistant. So she knows a lot about improv, and she has heard me go blah, 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 blah a lot. I talk too much a lot of the time. So we're happy here, and because of the quarantine, we're all kind of staying indoors and finding wonderful things to do, and art to make and cooking to do. I just made some carrot cupcakes with white icing. I wish you were all here to have some of my cupcakes. We cook a lot of yummy food,
yummy.
but and she always cleans her plate.
We plan a lot. Actually, improvisers do plan a lot. So as planned, we should have an 8-week class this year. But we didn't plan the coronavirus spreading around. So we didn't finish the last 2 classes. We tried new stuff, which was a Zoom class. And I planned to go back after class, but I didn't plan because the virus, there's no flights flying back.
So we get lucky to keep Eunice here longer. We have a mama hummingbird who is a little teeny weeny nest with some hummingbird eggs in it. The
Hummingbird.
That's a hummingbird. A hummingbird is a good example for improvisation, because they move around really fast and do all sorts of things, and they never know where they'll go next. I've enjoyed talking to you, and maybe we'll have some more to say, but I hope that you'll take care of each other, and that you'll pay attention to all the many things you're receiving. that you'll say thanks to other people a lot. Say thank you a lot. 谢谢.
We're glad to hear from you about your story about being our family.
We'd like to know.
Yeah.
What have you learned from Improv Wisdom?
Tell us maybe your name and the when and the where and how did you meet our family and be our friend and the family.
Yep.
And that could be the best happy birthday to this book for next
Absolutely.
month.
I'd love to know, all
Yeah.
my Chinese friends, how did you meet my daughter?
So we wish you a happy weekend and have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye.